Hey guys, just wanted to make an update video here of my Grammostola pulse Chaco Goldeny. After spending close to about 2 hours here in the ICU, you can see that Mako has successfully shed uh, his exoskeleton there. So abdomen is nice and dark, and the tips of the legs are starting to get some color, but it doesn't really show a whole lot of color throughout the rest of the body yet. So, but seems to be moving around pretty lively. Doesn't seem to have grown that much. I would say it grew maybe, well, it's hard to say. I'd say maybe close to around 1/8 of an inch, maybe. So, anyways, looks like the ICU did its job, and so I'm really psyched about that. I'm really happy. So I'm glad I didn't lose one. I'm glad he survived, but not out of the woods yet. Uh, I'll keep a close eye on him, especially him, over the next couple of days here, and see how well he does. I would expect that he'll start to get some coloration in a couple of hours here, maybe later today or so, but legs and the carapace and stuff like that, they're looking pretty transparent right now. But legs seem to be getting a little bit of color. Abdomen definitely has some color. So see if we can get them transferred back into his enclosure here. And I put some substrate in the microwave to kind of dry it out a little bit. But I mean, if you want to get a really good view, right there is some of the original substrate. So you can see that it's just a little bit moist, but I mean, if you squeeze it, you're not really going to get any moisture out of it. So I mean, it's damp, but it's not overly wet. So let's see if we can get them out here. And I'm just going to be very, very gentle. There we go. And of course, I know he was going to do that. Okay. And I'm going to pause it real quick, guys. I'm going to maneuver him into his enclosure, and I'll be right back as soon as I get him in. Alright guys, so I got Mako back in here, and again, there's his molt, and definitely appears that everything came off. Doesn't look like there's any pieces left on, so that's really good. So again, I know you can't really see a whole lot of detail because I'm using my BlackBerry. My camera finally busted on me. The lens didn't want to pop out, and anyways, so but I'm happy anyways that Mako has made it, that the ICU did its job, and I highly recommend that you keep one on hand. It's basically just a deli container with quite a bit of ventilation, and as you can see the lid here, if I hold it up, I've got plenty of ventilation holes in it, and around the sides and everything, you can kind of see that. And you just take about 1 to 3 sheets of just regular old paper towel, and this is a little bit larger ICU than I would probably put a sling of this size into. but I have two made up on hand. This is one of them, but I always have one available because you know, I check my teas, you know, every hour that I'm home, once an hour, once every 2 hours. If I get busy doing something, then you know it's not as often, but in the case where you know you go to bed, they're more active at night. They'll more than likely molt during the night. And again, this was at 6:15 this morning, so I don't know exactly when he started molting or how long he was stuck in the molt. But I immediately felt that something was wrong. Got him into the ICU here, and as you can see, we have a live and moving tarantula. I don't recommend whatsoever touching a tarantula while they're in molt. It could cause complications, but I felt that if I didn't get him into an ICU that he was going to get stuck because, again, his substrate was pretty dry. And so anyways, another point about the ICU is you don't want it overly wet. You just want to get it nice and damp. You don't want to drown, especially a sling this size. You don't want to drown it. You should only be able to squeeze maybe a few drops of water. If I take this out right now, I should only be able to get a few drops, not very much whatsoever. So anyways, so I'm guessing he's probably at about probably somewhere between a half to 3/4 of an inch now, at least in leg span. So anyways, guys, happy ending to this one. So take care.